Hello mouses! I've been ill for a few days, which is why I haven't done a video, but I want to come back and straight off talk about the strange case of Britain's most tattooed man. Now, this guy has been told that he can't have a passport because his name is effectively a string of random words. And apparently random words and phrases are not allowed under UK Passport Service rules. And I can't see how they're going to be able to stand up with that, because all names are a string of random words. Every name means something. So when they say in their rules that, oh, you can't call yourself happy birthday or goodbye because people recognise that as a set of words. Well, yes, they do, but at the same time, every person's name is a set of words that, if you know what those mean, make a phrase. For example, my name, Zoe Kirk-Robinson, translates as Life Church Son of Robin. So yeah, it's a string of random things. That's what names are. So I'm not sure how they're going to be able to defend this, especially since this guy is now claiming that his human rights have been violated. And yes, I have to agree with him. He's been told he has to use his birth name, which violates the oath he's sworn in a deed when he's changed his name. So what is this guy's name? Well, let's have a look. He calls himself, and I quote, King of Inkland, King Body Art the Extreme Inkite. Now yes, it's a very silly name, and a lot of people will be going, what on earth were you thinking? But here's the thing, if the Passport Service wants to stop him from having this name on his passport, there are other ways to do it, rather than just make up random stupid ideas about what can and can't be on a passport that they can't defend if it ever goes to a court or judicial review, because this guy's called himself King of Inkland. You're not allowed to do that. There are certain rules when it comes to changing your name. In Britain, anyone can assume any name that they want, and that's allowed. It's always been allowed, it always will be allowed. But there are certain restrictions. For example, for fraud, you can't claim a title. You can't claim something that you're not entitled to. So for example, if you want to call yourself King John, you can't. But you can call yourself John King, because having a title as a surname is recognised for centuries. We've had a lot of people called Lord or King and Prince and things like that. So that would be an exception. Similarly, if you're married and you want to take your partner's surname, you can just do that without a deed poll or anything like that, and you don't have to do a statutory declaration. But if you want to double barrel your name, you've got to have a deed poll, which is what I had to do. So let's have a look at this guy's name again. King of Inkland, King Body Art. So he's claiming titles, and we know he's claiming titles because have a look at his Twitter handle. He's HRH King of Inkland. That's just not right. You can't do that. You're claiming a title you're not entitled to. So the Passport Office could have gone, oh no, you just can't do that. But to claim that, oh, you just can't have a string of random words, of course you can. There's nothing to stop you from having a string of random words. We've known that since Batman been Superman. Surely we've moved on from, oh, you can't just string things together and hope for the best. There are celebrity kids now called Apple. Where do you draw the line? So there we have it. And if you're thinking about changing your name, I would say one thing. Remember that there are certain rules. You can't have fraud and things like that. But there are lots of websites out there that will let you change your name and will charge you for the privilege. I would just say, don't bother. Because a deed poll is just a deed. It's all it is an official document signed as a deed and identifying itself as a deed. That does a certain thing. And it's got to be signed in front of a witness, and that's it. That's all you need. That's all that it needs for a legally binding document. You don't have to send it off somewhere. You don't have to pay a bit of money for it to be done in a special way. So I made my own website to generate a deed poll. Then you just go sign it in front of a witness and they'll put their details on, and then it's perfectly valid. And more importantly, it's free. So just go to t-vox.org/deedpoll/deedpoll.html. I'll put a link in the description bar below, and then you can do it for free. So just do that. It's much simpler and much quicker than most of these websites, and it's free. So there you are. I hope that's been a service to you. And because I'm still a bit ill, I'm now going to go and lie down again because I am quite ill still. But I hope you did like this, and if you did, remember to click the like button, share it with your friends so that they can see what you can and can't do regarding deed poll, and do remember to subscribe for future videos because we'll be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching The Knob Mouse Show, and I'll see you tomorrow.